for a better performance in this game. Blaber looking like he wants to invade and start enemy raptors. It is a great strat on the Poppy. You clear through those raptors very, very fast. I'm curious to see, though, will he commit to more of a split map situation, or is he just going to try to go raptors to raptors and try to defend his own bot side? Because those paths can be quite strong.
Yeah, I definitely feel like Blaber should head down and actually play with his bot side. Yep, he's going to be able to do it. He's going to set up Jensen quite well, but
can they actually defend it? That's kind of the question, right? Because Oner's already there.
Yeah, it looks like Oner should be able to get this one.
Blaber's going to be a little bit late to fight into the chickens. Going to be smited away, and Oner, small advantage already. Look at the mini-map. Zven has already stepped up towards that tri-bush, but that's going to push this Poppy a little bit.
Pathing, but Oner might be able to find this one.
Oh, Fudge stepping forward and waiting to see what cooldown's available. Flash is still up. Looking at the mini-map. Blaber's making his way into Oner's jungle. That's a leap forward. The third Q gets the knock-up. Counter-Strike will channel the stun by some time. Flashes into the tri-bush. Here comes Blaber. Leap across the ward. Fudge is out, but some spell blown. Successful game.
Yeah, and Oner...
It's like an easy target.
Yeah, and I also feel like T1 have done a good job of setting this up to put C9 in an uncomfortable position. We saw the lack of vision they have now, and with Faker hitting level 6, this is where T1's wanting to find windows to start making these plays on the bot side.
Oh, Alcove Gamer, Alcove Gamer, Alcove Gamer! The two-man knock-up! First blood secured by Keria, and frankly, I don't even know if bonus damage was needed.
Honestly, just great patience.
Wasn't necessarily this look for him that was stepping up. Blaber once again, this time shadowed by Keria.
Oh, Keria just now spotted him, but they saw Keria as well. So now Blaber's in an awkward spot. Here comes Faker. He does have ulti.
That's a very good passage over. The Claw of Doom comes out from Faker. Does he commit the flash? Holding on to it. Blaber gets knocked up into the air at least once and manages to waddle his way to safety.
Walking towards spot lane before he reacted by going up.
Oh,
Berserker.
that was bold. That was confident from Berserker.
Well, he knew that Keria wasn't going to be there. Yep. He just didn't expect that Oner would be coming in for a lane gank, right? And he would win that 1v1 pretty heavily, but it's a great...
Is sitting in that top lane, a large CS advantage, as well as obviously first blood. But the man on your screen, Keria, help picked up. Zven lands the Zenith Blade, flashes out to safety. Oner and Blaber stepping forward. The verdict is held for now. Poppy Copter backs out, and the fight fizzles.
I mean,
Rift Herald is now being started off by T1. Look at the wave states. Jensen forced to catch in that middle lane. Fudge around 60-70%, and the call is a little uncertain. Back away, step forward, back away. They're not sure what they're doing.
I feel like C9 should not have even moved. Leave Berserker bot lane. Tristana is one of the best tower pushers.
Pretty much the best.
You could have taken 2 plates bot for free. They make the move up here. They're not really sure if they want to commit. I just didn't feel like they had the setup to actually be able to do it. And as a result, they really get nothing here. Jensen will be pushed back, so it's an easy Herald. They can drop this mid potentially to try to, push out that Azir and take away that bastion of safety, but C9 committing resources to move and they get nothing for it.
Especially now when we were just hitting on that with T1 and how Oner's played, it's pretty much always set them up to be first on the play. Yeah. Had C9 cross map, that actually could have disrupted that timing, so now they could have continued to look for it as Fudge. Look for the all-in.
I mean, right now, that's a level advantage over Fudge. 2 levels over Blaber, and that's 3-4 times I've seen Blaber show his face top, and it feels like he's saving.
No entry points into these lanes.
Yeah, absolutely, and they still don't see Faker. He's actually recalling in a side brush, but they don't know where he is. So Blaber is here trying to hover. It will just be the charge for plates. Won't actually be able to knock that down, but T1 really starting to open up a very solid gold lead now, 2,000 ahead. And they just have had such a good read on everything that, committing a lot of time to only save your top laner for a second. And then as soon as they back away, Zeus is bullying Fudge again, right? And that's the biggest issue here. Keria is playing on the side. Berserker knows they could be around, so he's going to back it up, and that means first tower very likely going the way of T1.
And Azael, I love the proactivity of T1. It has been led by Oner's jungle invades time and time again for 12 minutes. Tower first blood secured now at 14 minutes. The gold lead over 3,000. There's been a Mythics advantage on the side of T1 for real. Get rid of either Aatrox or Viego. Buy time to focus down the Lissandra or the Kaisa, because don't forget how easy it is to start fights, and Fudge is going to get destroyed. His heart is broken. The second kill for T1, and it lands in the hands of Oner.
And it just keeps going to show how well Oner is doing so far in this matchup. He really has been the standout, bringing T1 this victory. Now they're going to get another turret down. Gold lead extends even further. 5K in 15 minutes.
I mean, it's all out of control now. They've got to find some sort of a pick. We'll see if they can find Zeus here.
The recall just finished. The solar flare missed. The pin against the wall. Zeus is going to flash for safety, and Berserker gets the kill. The LCS and Cloud9 get one, but maybe at the cost of 1.5 or 2 turrets.
Yeah, it's at the cost of so much more. You know, you rotate your 5 members top to get a pick, but you're losing the mid tower. You're losing the bot tier 2, or at least it's getting very, very low in this top gap.
Has leaned heavily on things like the Fiora in the previous 2 games, now playing the Jax. Honestly, maybe looking forward for C9, especially when you are in a group with people like Zeus coming in. You're going to have to lean on some weak side.
Significantly, we are playing for Cloud Rift right now. And for Cloud9, again, the same thing we said 10 minutes ago remains true. You need to slow down the pace of the game. Stop letting them get ahead. A second teleport's being channeled. Faker's making his way in. Blaber and Zven about to arrive. So far, 2 for 2. The Ring of Frost may cost Faker his life. He goes golden. Gumayusi is going to be backed up by Keria. The Killer Instinct. That's 1. That's 2. Jensen pop for a triple. Guma gets a quadra.
And we see Guma popping off. Faker able to buy so much time. They were able to pick up the Rift Herald as well. They're barreling down the bot lane. Zeus is also pushing in topside. They have everything.
Costa curses do not exist. T1 just obliterated that fight.
Playing the map better. T1 is playing the lanes better. And that is what really felt like it boxed Cloud9 into this situation where they feel like they've got to be desperate.
They really do. Of course, Faker teleporting in for a brief moment. I thought he was in trouble. Zeus about to solo Jensen. Emperor's Divide buys some time, enough for Oner to arrive. No flash available. Sand Soldiers doing work, and Zeus does not give a damn. The help of Oner sets that one up. I just briefly want to highlight, this is Faker's 100th game at the World Championship.
For as long as he has is amazing. Desperation time for Cloud9. They do find him knocking the wall, but Faker still has ult, he has flash, he has exhaust, he's in no trouble.
Self-casted, Glacial Path over. The man has ice in his veins as everyone...
Right? You know, Keria reading and covering the gank on top. And then Oner knowing Keria needs coverage on bot for Gumayusi, so he's already there as soon as Berserker tries to go aggressive. And T1 has just done such a great job, and now 20 minutes in, they're just starting the bear, and they want to get this one over with.
Oh man, this is going so low. This is done. This is finished. They're going to finally burst it out, and C9 never get a chance to engage. The Solar Flare was held. They're down nearly 10. They are down 10,000 gold. Fudge gets chunked just a little. Glacial Path goes in. Insta-stun against the wall. Emperor's Divide as the Keeper's Verdict. Can Cloud9 win the fight?
Berserker.
Baron was secured. The stun doesn't land. Zeus escaped for now. The Buster Shot buys more time. Cloud9 are still alive, but not for long. Not enough. And they were smacked by T1's wallets.
Look at the health bars from T1 dancing in and out of the fight so incredibly well. Berserker could never get the reset. The T1 team fighting just incredible. Nearly a 12,000 gold.
What? Guma absolutely popping off. Killer Instinct goes in, Q comes out, and Berserker just stood at no chance.
What a phenomenal fight. I feel heartbroken for Cloud9. They
To turn it around, and we're back to live, and we're back to watching C9 die again.
Now C9, I mean, just now really feels like nails kind of going into the coffin. Gold lead just too big.
They're already buried.
Yeah,
the coffin's sealed up.
Cloud9, I can tell you one thing. T1 took EDG down in 22 minutes and 50 seconds. So you've lasted longer than EDG, but not by much. T1 is pushing into the base as the Glacial Path is followed up. The Tomb is available, waiting for a target. T1 have got an inhibitor in the top lane, a turret in the middle lane, a turret in the bottom lane. A second inhibitor is falling, and this team looks unstoppable right now.
T1 just winning everywhere across the map. The team play has been immaculate. They have all the super minions now baroned up, and C9 not going to be able to prevent this push.
No, they're not. The Poppycopter's charging and held. A few more seconds are needed. A stun against the wall for Keria, and he taxis via Fudge to the Nexus turret. Faker still has that ultimate available to him. Baron, empowered super minions pouring into the base. All 3 inhibitors secured. The solar flare sidestep by Guma. And T1 waltz out of the base. Take 3 inhibs, 4 turrets, and explain nothing as they escape.
Well, C9 are down.
Maybe potentially going to see Berserker actually get to buy an Infinity Edge this game. Maybe.
Yeah, I think T1 just about have this one wrapped up. C9 again trying to look for picks. It's all they really can do. We'll see if they can get Oner down.
Let's find out. Not just yet. The watch is stopped. The timer is started. And Berserker still can't do it. He can't get Oner. Guma's turning his attention now towards Zven with the backup of Faker. And Oner's going to continue to chase forward. Zven will get melted. Berserker's going to hop over the wall and get chased down by the killer instinct of Gumayusi, and now Fudge!
Oh, he wants the penta!
He's going for it. The pentakill. Guma's chasing. He's hunting. Where's the missiles? That's a leap forward. Vision is spotted. Blast cone over the wall! Keria, you monster!
Keria able to stop Fudge. They're still going for it.
Captain Ray. Look at the super moves of the Nexus! Fudge is going to escape for now. The Winions take down Cloud9!
T1 able to show such an immaculate